everybody, welcome back to April's on a Budget. I'm April, and today I'm not going to be cash stuffing anything. Well, maybe, I don't know, we'll see, but I'm definitely going to be unstuffing. So welcome to my very final video of 2023. So the first thing I'm going to do is say goodbye. Well, not completely goodbye. Some of the savings challenges are going to stay as they were. I had a whole plan for 2024 in my mind, sort of what I was going to do with my savings challenges and such for 2024. Unfortunately, because I've just had so much going on, I haven't had time to really sit down and sort out what I'm going to be doing with all of this money, nor have I had time to figure out how I was going to be allocating my new savings challenges, how I was going to be funding them and all of that. So it is unfortunately for the next month or so going to be playing it by ear. But I'll show you what I have so far in my plans. But before I do that, let's unstuff my savings challenges. So I am going to be unstuffing almost all of them, not quite all, but most of them. So from this one, it's just going to be, I'm going to take all the envelopes out though. And then this one, my happily ever after, is getting unstuffed. These ones are not getting unstuffed, but they are coming out because they're going to go into this binder. So this binder currently is empty, but I might be filling it back up because, like I said, I'm going to be winging it. Okay, so now from here, life's getting dicey. Now this one is the big question mark that I'm not really sure what I am going to. No, I'm going to empty it. I'm going to empty it because it's still here. I can restart it next year. So I'm going to empty this one. House Cup Savings is empty. Because that goes straight into my sinking funds. I need to clean that off. 7-Up is going to be retiring for at least a few months. So that is getting emptied, but I won't have enough money to play that one. So it's retiring, as Crazy 8s is not retiring, but this is getting emptied. Shut the Box is not ever going to retire because I love that game. I hate it, but we have a love-hate relationship, me and that game. It's getting emptied. Oh, before I started this, I was going to swap out that coin. I will at some point pause the camera and swap that out because that's not going into my new binders. And then this one, which is my $5 challenge, which I've decided I hate. I find it very boring. I know a lot of people do really well on that challenge, but I just find it so incredibly boring. So I will not be doing that one again. So let's count up what I have, shall we? Ooh, fun. Okay, so before I do that, I'm going to swap out those coin. Okay, I couldn't swap it all out, but I managed to swap out $30 of it. So needless to say, everything I spend this week is going to be in coin. Okay. So I'm not going to count all of this as I take it out because then I'm just going to be counting it twice. So I'll just pull it all out and then count it when I'm done. Are you hungry there, kiddo? No, I didn't think so. Oh, I say, are you hungry? Smokey yells in the background. Yes, I'm hungry. Somebody feed me. I'll eat. And oh, this one. This one is not getting emptied. I don't know why I thought it was. It's not. It's getting moved. So let me just set this one aside. Okay, life's getting dicey. Sorry. I did so much talking in the last 2 videos. Now I've run out of things to talk about. All right. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Oh, these ones have not a lot, but for me, a lot of money in here. This one I will be sad to see go, and at some point I might be able to bring it back, but for the next little while I'm not going to be doing that one, just because I want to focus on more challenges and not so many expensive challenges. And I already have quite a few that are quite expensive, and I'm introducing a few that are expensive. So all right, that's Smokey rubbing up against a bag. If you can hear that crinkling in the background, that's my cat trying to get pet by a bag. Oops. All right. So I had planned on making all new envelopes for my binders and going through my binders and redoing them. I still plan to do that, but I've just frankly run out of time. Because of everything that's been going on with us for the last couple of weeks, we really had to, I mean, thank goodness we had done the bulk of our Christmas shopping already. But we just, yeah, there's just not been any time. And then now I'm, of course, back at work, and it's like I work for a couple of days, then I get one day off, then I work for a couple of days. So, I just haven't had time. I got up at 7 o'clock this morning, making orders, getting that order out. And then, what else did I do? Oh, I was making my new savings challenge binder. Well, you'll see a lot of it. Almost everything you see today, I did today. So it's been a busy day. And I just did not get to my binders. So I'm not changing up anything in them right away. Just my savings challenges is the only thing that I'm going to touch on, I think, today. So, oh, okay. So this one, don't want to accidentally throw money away. That wouldn't be good. And this one. So these go away. Oh, put them in a safe spot here so they don't lose them. Okay, so this one, I'm not really sure. Okay, I'll put it back here for now. Okay, let's count. Let's count some money. So I'll do the coin first. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, exactly $20. Look at that. So there's 20 there. And then, oh my, look at that. What do I have here? I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 410, 430, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 500. Oh, I'm going to have to recount that. That doesn't seem right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Sorry, I'm going to count this again, but I'll fast forward. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, that's not right. What the heck? How did I lose money now? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. I think I like the first time I counted it better. 50, 60, 70, 80, 94. Aw, I thought I had over 500. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Ooh, 500 on the nose, but I must have counted something wrong the first time. But I do have 500. Oh my God, that's so exciting. I honestly thought I had like $250 or $300. I can't believe that. And I haven't even emptied it all because I still have these ones, which are going for, they're just staying in binders for next year. So, oh my gosh, $500. That's so exciting. Okay, now I had a plan, but that just whoosh, my plan right out the window. It's now gone. Okay, so before I put any of this money in anything, I need to show you what I've been hiding from you for a while now. So I've had this for several months, maybe even close to a year. I think I started making it close to the very beginning of last year. And it's taken me this long to actually finish it. Now, this is not for sale. This is not for anybody else. This is just something that I made for myself for 2024. Some of these things you have seen on my Etsy shop. A lot of them are not even mine. They're savings challenges that I've purchased from other people, which is why I won't be selling this. Yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is get rid of that $20. So I'm going to start by putting it in my nickel nest egg. So let me just pop this open. Oh, that feels good. I don't know why. It's the one savings challenge. Oh my gosh. One of them that's staying the same. But now I can cross off my 10 and my $9.95 and my nickel. So that is $20 gone off of this one, and the two largest amounts gone. So that's exciting. All right, so what's next? Oh, did I tell you that I was going to be going through my savings challenges for next year in this video? If I haven't, I'm going to be going through my savings challenges in this video for next year. Okay, so to start with, I have a monthly, I'm going to have one for every single month. Sometimes it's going to be a scratch off. Sometimes, actually, probably most times it'll be a scratch off. However, I messed up for January because I don't want to have this many scratch offs because I only do 4 savings challenges, sometimes 5 in a month. So for January, I'm going to have to scratch off like 7 every single week, which is, I mean, the dollar amount, it doesn't really matter because that's approximately what it's going to be every month anyway. But I would just like to get it down to a lot less than that many scratches. But anyway, you'll see there's a little number up here in the top corner. So what I'm going to be doing is I have 10 savings challenges that I'm going to be doing each week from this book. And I'll roll the dice. I have a 10-sided die, so I'll roll the dice, and every single time whatever number the dice lands on, that's the one I'm going to play, and I'll just keep going until I run out of money. That's my plan. That may change. I don't know if it's going to work. To start with, I'm not going to be able to, I'm going to have to scratch this every single week. So I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll do it out of my personal spends and then just do the counting. Smokey. She's trying to pull down snowflakes. Anyway, so maybe I'll do it out of my personal spends and in my savings challenges just so I can ensure I get enough of them scratched. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I have an Easter savings. So this one's kind of exciting. Oh, I should have written down where I got all these from. Okay, you know what? I'm going to write it down for the next video. So I apologize to whoever made this one and all of them if they're not marked on them because I can't remember who made this one. And I can't check my phone because it's recording at the moment. But either way, I'll leave a link down in the description box. But their shop is down there. If I've ever purchased from them, their shop is down below. But I'll look it up and I'll put it on the screen in editing. That's what I'll do. Anyway, so I have an Easter one because Easter's next and it's coming up. So I'm looking forward to that. Disney. So I have a whole bunch of Disney. I mean a bunch of Disney and Christmas savings challenges. I have so many. Now, I'm not going to be able to do them all at one time, obviously. So I'll work on this one. Once it's complete, I'll move it to the back of the book and I'll bring forward one of the other Disney ones. So this one is by Fairy Rose Cottage. Most of my Disney savings are from Fairy Rose Cottage, so that's really super cute. You just scratch and the whole thing totals $60. When this is done, I forgot to show you my new savings challenge binder. So when that one is done, it will go, my January one, which will be a new monthly, will go in here. The Easter one will go in here. I need to make the tracker bigger though somehow. And then my Disney one will go in Happily Ever After. I'll make a bigger tracker. And then I also have, oh, am I missing one? What's gone on there? Uh-oh. Oh no, there it is. So this is a Christmas one, which is from Whimsy by Designs. So that is this one. I love it. I love, love, love this one. So anyway, same thing. My Christmas one will go into my Christmas envelope when it's finished for next year. And then this one. I made this one. I know there's a ton of Save-Opolis out there, but I made this one, wrote all the rules myself. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to playing this one because it's not just, you know, putting money into savings challenges and waiting forever for it to build up before I can put it towards sinking funds. You pay into your sinking funds or into debt as I go. So it's going to be similar concept to the Harry Potter one that I play now. Shut the box. So I just made a larger version so that I can play it for longer, and then I'm just going to play this off, and then once I finish it, I'm not entirely sure where this money is going to go, but once I decide definitively, I will write it down back here, and then it'll be designated to a certain spot. My guess will be either my Oh Shit Fund or something I'll show you in a minute. Crazy Eights. So this is the new Crazy Eights I did. I did a much larger one, and I also added to it. So you put in save 20 into your savings of choice. So this would be any savings, whether it be, you know, to go camping or Disney or whatever. The 20, and then another one is like, that's the little piggy. Then if you land on this little dollar symbol here, it goes into, the $20 goes into any sinking fund of my choice. And then if I land on debt free, the 20 goes into debt, obviously. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing this one, but I do have to figure out a way that I can somehow, you know what, maybe I need to get a sticker that's shaped like an arrow, because then I'll know which direction I'm headed. Or maybe I'll just point the pig's head in the direction I'm headed. I'm not sure. But anyway, adventure awaits. So this is where this is going to be going now, is in here. I don't know. Let me just check if I have an envelope for that one in here, or if, no, I don't. So I'm just going to be, I do have a nice tracker for that one. Where is it? Not tracker, dashboard. I do have a dashboard for it. Oh, I know where it is. It's in here. Let me just, yes, there it is. Okay, so I have this one. I don't think there's a larger one. I'll have to go through my files and see if there was a larger version of this, like an A5 version, but if there's not, I'll just use this one. I'm not sure. But anyway, this and this are going to be going into here, but I don't know if I have an envelope readily available because I'm never prepared. No, I don't. Okay, so I'm just going to put this together here, and I'll remember that I need to do that one. And then, so this will be, I'm just going to transfer the money from that, like the symbols. I'll just count it up. Oh, I guess I should do that now, shouldn't I? Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so unorganized. I literally had zero plan for this video. Zero. I had a ton of ideas for what I was going to do, but no actual plan. Okay, so how much is in here? It's not much. 15 and 16. So I will get rid of that. This I'm just going to, for now, put into Crazy Eights because I'll know I haven't played Crazy Eights yet, so I'll know where that money is supposed to be. And I'm going to pop $16 in here, and then right off the hop, I'm going to color in some of my Adventure Weights. So this one here, I wanted to switch to an A5 binder because I just don't want to be struggling all the time to get savings challenges in and out of binders. It's already hectic doing savings challenges, so I just didn't want to have to struggle anymore. So that's why I went with the A5. So I'm not going to color these in. I'm just going to check off the 15. But you know what? There's no 1 on here. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's no 1 on here. Okay, well, anyway, there's an extra $1 in there. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but there's an extra $1 in there. But anyway, I've started this. So my plan for this one is that once I've filled this up, I'm going to empty it into this binder. Now this binder may change. I may not leave it in this binder. I will come back to this binder at a later date, but I think I'm going to use my Zodiac binder for like basically my wishes binder. Like, you know, those bucket list things that you just think you're never, ever, ever going to be able to do. That's kind of the thing that I think I'm going to use this for, is trips that Tyson and I have talked about taking in the future that are so far off, and Disney as well. So every single time I fill this up, I will divide that money up amongst our different plans that we have for the future. Little bits and the ones that are farther ahead, and more focus and concentration on the ones that are coming up closer. But anyway, that's what I plan to do with this. I'm very excited about this, and it's such a beautiful tracker. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if the envelope or anything, where'd I put it? Really? I lost my marbles. I was going to say I'm losing my marbles, but they're gone already. Long time ago. No, it's not on here. So, it is listed down below. I know for a fact it is listed in my description box down below, but I will pop it up on the screen when I remember who made this. I don't want to say, I think I know, but I don't want to say in case I say the wrong person. And I believe, and then same as this one, don't know who made it. Yeah, why did I check the back? I don't know. I printed this. Anyway, this is mine for my birthday. It only saves $75. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use this for my personal birthday or if I'm going to use this for other people's birthdays. If it's just to save $75, pop it into the birthday envelope and start again. Not birthday envelope. I'm actually going to be starting a birthday binder. So I have seen multiple people do this. I've been thinking about doing it myself recently, but I want to have a binder where it singles out each one of my immediate family's birthdays, because we do have a lot of us. I have 3 children. One of my children has 3 children. So just for the kids, there's 6 of them, and then me and Tyson. So that's 8, and then our parents is 11. So it's a lot, and then that doesn't include, you know, the other birthdays that we do outside of those immediate people. So I'm thinking I'm just just start a binder with everybody's birthdays in it, plus a miscellaneous birthday. And then when I do this one, and I do have another one, but I can't find it today. But when I finish those, I will just take them out, put them into the next upcoming birthday. And yeah, and hopefully that will help keep me on track for birthdays. Oh shit. So this is going to fund an emergency fund. So you can all stop yelling at me how important it is for me to have an emergency fund. I am aware. It's not that I don't want an emergency fund. It's just that, honestly, it gives me anxiety. The idea of having that much money sitting there for an emergency when it could be, like if it's $1,000, say, it could be on a credit card. Like I could take that money and put it on a credit card, and that's $1,000 I will no longer be being charged interest on. And that is my sole reason for not having an emergency fund. It's not that I don't think that they're important. I truly, truly do. And I do want to have one, but I just know me, and I know that my anxiety will get to me having that money here every single time I see the balance of our debt. And I realize that, you know, half of what we've spent is just gone on interest. Not spent, but paid on the cards is gone on interest. When I have $1,000 sitting at home that could be on those cards that I would not be being charged interest on. So that's my only, it's just my logic. It's a disagreement I have with Dave Ramsey. I could argue about it all day. But the fact of the matter is that until my debt is paid off, I am not going to have an emergency fund, or at least paid down more. But in the meantime, I will do an oh shit fund, which will never be $1,000, most likely. But I am going to keep a small amount of money aside. So if something happens, we have it. But as soon as it starts to build up to an amount like $200 or $300, I'm going to be skimming off the top and going and putting it on debt. I'm going to be. Call it a smaller emergency fund, if you will. $100, $200, I'm not sure. But anyway, that is my oh shit fund. And I think that's it. Yes, that was 10, because this is next Disney. I also have a bunch of other ones that I took out of here because I really, really want to do them. But the problem is that there's just not enough money. There's just not enough money to do that. Because I've decided to do a 100 envelope. I hope I can do it. This is going to help me do it. Having this money right here is definitely going to be huge for that. But let me set this aside. I'm sorry, I don't have any idea how long this video is. I'm sure it's quite long, but I need to show you what I was working on today. So I ordered this, which, does it look familiar? Do you see anything? Do you see anything familiar? So I wanted a binder for my 100 envelope challenge. So I ordered this one, and then I got it, and it is massive. And I should have read it better because it has 3 rings. It's like really hard, and oh, anyway, it's not going to work for me. So I can't send it back because I've already not destroyed it, but done stuff to it that can't be fixed. So what I've done is in the back of my new savings challenge binder, I have this. So this, look at, I've messed it all up in the hole punches because I had a hard time punching it. But anyway, I've done the envelopes for a 100 envelope challenge. Now, if you're Canadian, or if you follow Canadians, UK as well, they only have $5 bills. There is no 1s or 2s. It's just $5 bills and everything else is coin. I did not want to have to deal with that. Now, I did struggle with the idea of which way I was going to do it just because I didn't want to be folding the bills. And then I thought, you know what? Our bills, it's not plastic. I forget what they call them. Anyway, look. So what I did was, instead of going 1 through 99, because I didn't want the coin, I did 5 through 100 in $5 increments 5 times. So I think, if memory serves, that totals $5,250. What is my plan with this money? Disney. That's my plan. May not make it there. May end up taking it out because it's going to be so far from now that, you know, so much could change. Who knows? I may panic and take it out and put it on debt. I don't know. But for now, that's my plan, is I want to put it on Disney. Now, I had planned on putting in $100 today just to get it started. However, I have $500. So, I'm thinking I'm going to do 200. If I'm wrong and it should have gone somewhere else, and Tyson and I disagree, I may pull 100 out. But for today, for sure, that's where it's going. So, first thing I'm going to do is make change because I don't have $100. Oh, it's not in there. But my son does. So I'm going to take it from him, and then I will replace his hundreds later. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. This is his car savings that I'm robbing. That is, I don't ever include that in my videos only because that's his money. It's his savings. I don't put that money in there. He does. So anyway, I'm going to put in my first $200. $200 into my 100 envelope. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Oh, I hope that sits flatter over time. Can I just fold it in half and stick it in there? No, can't. Try that. Oh, that's better. Yes, that's better. Okay. So there is 100. It'll sit flatter once it's closed. And then I'm going to do the other 100 in here. There. See? That's 2 of the biggest ones taken care of already. Okay. So that's that. And I'm not going to do any more savings challenges because there's no point taking it out of savings challenges just to put it back in. But, oh, you know what? Oh, I'm so unorganized. In this one. So, my new... Okay, that's going to come out. That's going to come out. That is definitely coming out. Okay, so let me just pop these open for a second. That one, not that one, but this one, this one. Okay, so I've just paused the video. I'm going to take these out of here. So for now, I'm just going to set these aside. No plan on what I'm going to do with them. I'm missing an envelope. I have searched high and low. I can't find it anywhere, but it's an envelope that says bills on it. It's got to change anyway to subscriptions, but so I guess I'll just make myself a new envelope. I can't find that one, but anyway, my point is, if you watched me back when I first started making videos, like way back, it was February, I believe, of 2023, when I first started, I used to do this thing called my debt snowball. And what it was I added up the things that we know we're going to have to pay for every single year. No matter what, we're going to have to pay for them. Actually, I'll leave this in here just so I know what it is. I'm not going to be using this tracker, but I'm just going to leave it in here until I make a thing for it, a dashboard. So anyway, what I was doing was I had added up what I needed to add up throughout the year. Added up whatever I needed to add up the things that I knew I was going to have as an expense for the year, no matter what. Things like Christmas. And then I totaled it all and then divided that by 52. And then that was how I came up with the number of how much I needed to put in here every single week in order to have enough money to fund everything that we needed for the year. So the first one that I had was subscriptions. Now, I don't know what I've done with that envelope. I did retire it, but I knew I was going to be pulling it back out. And I'm going to do the same thing this year. So I'm going to do a snowball for the things that, those expenses that we know come up every single year. So I don't have to worry about it when the time comes. So the first one was subscriptions. Now, I did have it jotted down exactly how much our subscriptions were going to be for the year. I just can't remember what the total was now off the top of my head. And this video is already so long, I don't really want to look it up. Oh, look at there. It was $400. So that seems like a lot. But I have my editor, which I have to pay for, and I pay for that annually. Canva, which I pay for annually. Most of the subscriptions that I have, my antivirus for my computer. There's one more. Oh, Microsoft. So those are all things that I need for my business. And that's why we have so much. And then we do have Netflix. We have Disney Plus, but we don't pay for that. Actually, that's all we have for TV is Netflix that we pay for. We don't really do a lot of streaming. So, but anyway, so that's the total of our subscriptions for the year. Most of those are business subscriptions. So, or for the business. But anyway, it totals $400. So this is where this money is going. Now, I think I worked it out to be $45 each week. And I will swap this out because I don't want to have all these 5s and 10s in here. So I will swap it out at some point, but I don't need to do it in this video. Anyway, so I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Why am I missing $20? How can that possibly be? Did I put too much? No. 20, 40, 60. Oh, right, because 20 of it was in coin and I put it in the nickel nest egg. That's right. I can't believe I thought of that. Usually when I forget stuff on camera, I don't remember. Anyway, this is my subscription thing. So I'm supposed to be putting $45 in here each week, and that gets me on track to get me through so that I have all the money I need for the year. This one is to go up north. We go to Swan River every year to visit Tyson's family. That's what that one is for, and it will total $250. Now, I'm hoping we don't need that. I don't think we've ever spent that much when we're there. But I'd rather over budget than under budget. Camping, we go on hopefully 2 camping trips per year. This year we just did one. But usually we like to do 2, so I budgeted $500 for that. Back to school, so that's all of Abby's school supplies and school clothes for the year will be $250 once we get to that. And then, of course, Christmas. This year, I'm only budgeting $1,000 for Christmas in this binder, and that's because I'm doing so many different savings challenges. I don't want to budget more than that. And then as the savings challenges are done, they won't go into this binder because I want this to total $1,000 plus whatever I get from savings challenges. So anyway, now I have, what did I say? $280? Yeah, $280 in here, which means I only need to stuff this one 3 more times and it's fully funded. Actually, a little less than 3 times. So that's kind of exciting. So that's a good start for 2024. That makes me feel good. And that is it. So if you've made it to the end of this video, I'm so sorry for all the confusion. I promise you I will, no, I'm not going to promise that because honestly, I have such a busy week coming up that I'm going to be filming a video on Friday. My savings challenge video on Friday should be like the one that I record on Friday for next Tuesday should be very interesting. I'm kind of looking forward to that. But anyway, we'll organize the binders in the next couple months. We'll get it all straight and all sorted out. But I am very excited to be doing not a debt snowball, bill snowball, I guess you call it. I keep calling it a debt snowball, but it's like a bill snowball for this expense snowball. There we go. My annual expense snowball. So I'm very excited to be doing that again. It did work very well for us last year until I completely lost my marbles and went and put it all on debt. Hopefully I don't do that again this year because we have such a good start this year for it and for the 100 envelope challenge. So that one, kind of thinking it's going to take me 3 or 4 years to finish that one, but who knows? We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for watching this week. Thank you for all your patience. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave me a reindeer in the comments section down below, and I will see you all on Friday. Bye, everybody.